We're going to take you now to our reporter on the ground, who is Mbali Tetani, and as we get you reaction from various quarters, she's standing by with COPE's Dennis Bloem. Mbali?
Well, that's right, Michelle. We'll continue to give you reaction to the testimony of President Cyril Ramaphosa. And I must say that just outside here, the State Capture Commission of Inquiry, a bit earlier on, we saw a bit of action. I must say that now it seems that action has quite simmered down. But just to try and break down what happened inside, we are now joined by COPE spokesperson, Mr. Dennis Bloem. Mr. Bloem, we've heard from the President just a few moments ago. It is his second day back on the stand. When you released your statement yesterday saying that you will be here at the Commission, you said that you wanted to hear the truth from the President. Did you get the truth so far in his testimony, or do you think that he's towing the party line?
We can say without any doubt that there's something that the President is hiding and defending. He is clearly defending his political party, the ANC. He is not putting the country first, but he is putting the ANC first. The President knows nothing what has happened in this country. When he was the Deputy President of the country, each and every question he don't know, is not alive to it. It's very, 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 very sad. We thought that President Cyril Ramaphosa will come out and tell the country the truth, what has happened during this 9 wasted years. But he is rather defending the ANC and not coming up with the truth.
One thing that we also heard from the Commission is that even in the evidence of the President is that as early as 2011, it is when Mbalula raised the issue around the Guptas in the country and of course in government. And basically hearing from the President, he has also said that some of them, they were blindsided, and at the same time they were aware, but they couldn't raise these issues because you could have been fired at the time by the President. What do you make of that evidence?
You know, it's not only Fikile Mbalula who have alerted the ANC about it. Comrade Popo Molefe, who was the chairperson of PRASA, went to the top 6 and said to the top 6, there's serious problems of corruption within PRASA. But now yesterday, the president of the country is denying this thing and saying that he cannot agree with Popo. He is questioning the integrity of a very, very honest person like Popo Molefe, who have faced the gallows. Popo Molefe can't come to the commission and tell the country lies. He was doing this thing out of love, first for the country, second for the ANC. It's very disturbing that a person like Popo Molefe's credibility must be questioned. What the President is doing, President Ramaphosa, is really to cover up each and everything that has happened here. He's saying that he was scared to be fired by the... In the first place, each and every member of parliament is taking an oath of office. When you see anything wrong, you must talk about that. You must be a whistleblower. But now the president is telling the country he was scared that they are going to fire him. He said now today, Zuma, because they asked him, who will fire you? He said Zuma was the president. Zuma, it was easy for Zuma to fire him. It's a disgrace. It is not correct that a member, a president of the country must come and say that he was scared in revealing what was happening, state capture and corruption.
At the same time, we've also heard revelations around those tainted leaders who still occupy very strategic positions in government, and they're still in government as we speak. Was it enough for the president saying that, well, he's still waiting for a report from the State Capture Commission until he acts on those who have been mentioned in this commission?
You know, that boggles my mind, that they ask him a pointed question about the former DG of intelligence of SSA. They ask him about Arthur Fraser, and his response was, I'm waiting for the report of this. Judge Zondo said to him that this report can go to review. When are you going to act against those? Because those people will go to court and say that they have reviewed this report. The president does not take a stand. The president is wishy-washy. We can't understand as the Congress of the people why the president is behaving like this, because he is the number one of this country. We thought that when he came in, this corruption will be more exposed, not only the media, but he as the number one will expose this. But instead, what we hear now is cover up, nothing else.
Do you think that we'll begin to see any arrests so far, especially now that the commission is wrapping up?
No, I can see that there will not be any. He said, the president said to himself, that he will wait up until the report is handed to him. Now, it is very clear that he as the number one, he as the president, who's having powers, because the chairperson, Zondo, said to him, but he's having powers. Why is he not acting? There is Arthur Fraser. He is the commissioner of correctional services with such damaging evidence here in front of the commission. It's totally very sad what we hear from the president.
Thank you very much. Of course, that is Mr. Dennis Bloem there, the spokesperson of COPE, saying that from his observation, he sees that the president is being wishy-washy. He doesn't remember certain things that happened in government. He was too scared to act and take a stand, but at the same time saying that he is protecting people and he is protecting the ANC government, Michelle.